The woman chose the poorest younger man at the roadside and took him straight to a hotel, just to prove one thing: she was no longer a doll waiting for her fiancé to decide her life. Everyone thought she was only playing with him. He wore a dirty shirt, carried an old backpack, and looked like he did not belong beside her red sports car. But the woman saw something sharper than obedience. So she brought him into the room, gave him clean clothes, and pushed him into a dangerous game he did not understand. Before he could escape, she kissed him. The young man froze, but his eyes changed. He knew this beautiful woman was trouble, yet he could not push her away. What he did not know was that she had a rich fiancé, a man who treated their engagement like a contract and her heart like something he owned. Soon after, the fiancé came to the hotel. He mocked the young man as a cheap repair worker and thought the woman would explain in panic. But she only smiled and said the repair worker was better than him. The fiancé was furious. For the first time, the woman he thought he controlled chose someone else in front of him. However, the younger man was not just a pretty shield for revenge. He had his own secret pain. During the day, he worked with bikes and racing parts. At night, he went back to a broken home, where his unstable mother was beaten, threatened, and called useless by the man who should have protected her. When the woman saw him again, she had changed out of the glamorous dress and stood in a white coat. It turned out she was a doctor. She noticed the wounds on his hand, forced him to accept treatment, and slowly discovered why he always looked ready to fight the whole world. Then the real monster appeared. His father grabbed his mother and tried to drag her away like property. The mother trembled in fear, called the young man by the wrong name, and begged not to be sent away. Everyone told him to endure it, but this time, he could not. He stood in front of his mother and warned the man not to touch her again. The father laughed, saying a son should not challenge his own blood. But the young man's eyes turned red. 10 years of pain exploded in one sentence. He had wanted to hit this man since he was a child. The doctor tried to stop the fight, but chaos broke out. The young man was injured, fell into her arms, and for a second, the fearless man looked like a lost child. She held him, called his name, and rushed him back to the clinic. When he woke up, she was beside his bed. She checked his wound, scolded him for being reckless, and told him there were better ways to protect someone. He asked why she cared so much. She did not answer, because even she did not know when pity had turned into something more dangerous. But their quiet moment did not last. The fiancé found her at the clinic. He saw the young man, saw the concern in her eyes, and his pride collapsed into jealousy. He cornered her in the stairwell and asked whether she was really willing to throw away their engagement for a poor man with no future. The woman told him the engagement was already over, but he refused to accept it. He grabbed her shoulders and said he was also a normal man, not someone who could watch his fiancé protect another man. The next second, he forced a kiss on her. She stood frozen. Upstairs, the injured young man was looking for her, and just as the fiancé tightened his grip, the door at the end of the corridor suddenly opened.